awareness about veteran suicide. Of course, the 22kill.com title, or the hashtag 22kill, signifies that some 22 veterans per day commit suicide for various reasons here in the United States. And of course, that's far too many. We've recognized this at the congressional level with several pieces of legislation. One, to encourage more mental health professionals to come in and work for the VA. The Jacob Sexton bill that I co-sponsored with Senator Donnelly, a Democrat of Indiana, it has been enacted, and it requires every member of the military to have an annual mental health evaluation. You know, no one wants to volunteer to go in to have a mental health evaluation, particularly if you're in the military, because it might signify that you feel there's a problem. So we're relieving people of that responsibility, which is going to require everyone to have an evaluation each year. And I think over time, that is going to go a long way toward addressing the active duty and reserve and guard component of this. But 22 veteran suicide, military suicides per day is far too many. And so what we're doing with this challenge is we're getting as many people as possible to do 22 push-ups per day for 22 days. And this will raise awareness among the general population, also among families, so that they'll be able to look out for this sort of thing and just make the public and make our fellow Americans aware that this is still a problem.
And it makes sense for those of us who don't know what to look for. How can we go and see what to look for?
Okay, the 22kill.com website is a wealth of information. Also, you probably see some footage of people maybe doing better push-ups than you'll see today. Although I think we've got some pretty stout folks signed up. But there's a wealth of information, and also I think some links to other groups. But that's a lot of information that is helpful. And of course, this encourages Americans, individuals, family members, clinics to go to those websites too and learn as much as we can to prevent this.
Now, I know that things like this raise awareness of the problem, but what do citizens need to know about these men and women that are serving our country, and how can we help them when they get back?
Well, it helps Americans know that there's no stigma there. I mean, this is a widespread problem. It's not something to be ashamed of, and a lot of people come back with the post-traumatic stress or even traumatic brain disorders, but also just with problems that need to be worked through. And there's no reason for a veteran to feel that he or she needs to take their own life.
Senator, can I ask you about the SNAP benefits? You guys had a bipartisan committee. Can you talk to me about that?
Well, okay. In particular,
why did you support it? Why do you think you support it?
Okay, now that is
the SNAP, the rural monies for the food and the benefits in the communities.
From yesterday.
We sent out a press release that they didn't send me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
Well, can you talk about what about the election? What are you thinking about Donald Trump and your party?
Well, you know, I support.
Okay, I'm going to walk away from this right quick because we are talking to Senator Roger Wicker about the 22 for 22 program, where people across the nation are doing 22 push-ups a day for 22 days to bring awareness to veteran suicide. 22 veterans a day commit suicide, and they're trying to bring awareness to that and show Americans that there's a need here to understand our warriors and the things that they go through. As they talk about other political things, I figured I'd break away and let you know what we're doing here. And in just a few minutes, Senator Wicker and Mayor Tony Yarber are going to do these 22 push-ups, and we're going to have them on video doing that. I'm going to go back to the press conference now.
Who's a job creator and can turn our economy around. So I think it's probably important for him not to respond to every accusation, but keep on message. Talk about making America stronger, making our economy stronger, and pointing out the foreign policy deficiencies of Secretary of State Clinton. You know, President Carter himself said that he can't think of a single area of the world or a single country where the United States is better off today than it was 8 years ago. Those are the sorts of things that I think can bring about a victory for Donald Trump. And I'm going to have to...
Anything else you
Okay,
want us to
good.
know before we do some push-ups?
No, but let's see. Who do we have? I guess we're going to list the
mayor.
Okay, we've got Mayor Yarber. And let's see, we got the police chief.
Yeah, we got fire. All right, guys. All right. Now throw yourself in front of the camera.
Well, we're going to do our best. I'm 65 years old, but I have demonstrated from one end of the state to the other that I can get a group of people together and get this done for a worthy cause, and that's the awareness of veteran suicide. So we're here to do this. People can introduce themselves. Mayor,
Come on over, Mayor.
here we go. Who we got here?
This is Mayor Tony Yarber, Jackson Mayor, and he's going to be a part of this too. Do you want to say anything to us before we get started, Mayor?
Just excited to be here doing something positive for our veterans. Again, the statistics are staggering when we see the amount of veterans who are committing suicide a day. And so the City of Jackson is just excited to be able to provide the services that we do through our human and cultural services for our veterans.
Can you talk about why veterans are an important part of our community?
Well, I mean, you consider the fact that at the end of the day, freedom isn't free, and that the liberties that we enjoy because of the sacrifices of our veterans. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Senator.
So what are we going to do here?
Just 22 now.
All right,
remember?
just 22. So how many we got?
Good to see you. How you doing?
Okay, good.
Hey, man. Good to see you as well.
It's creaky bones now. We don't want any sound effects. So we're gonna. What's the visual here? Y'all just tell us.
However, just whenever you guys get started, we'll get you started.
Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, he said he would do it. You bet.
No, he can't do it. They told him he can't.
Oh, he can't.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
He's going to be undercover with all.
All right.
Okay, I don't know who's going to count these off. I make the silent count. But here we go. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Mayor. Good to see you. Thank you much. Yes, you can see why I don't want to do the press conference. Thank you.
Chief McCluskey, would you want to say anything about this?
No, we just appreciate the opportunity for Senator Wicker to invite us. We fully support his cause, and we're behind him all the way.
All right, and now I know a lot of police and firemen, a lot of public servants are also veterans, and I know you have some in your department.
Absolutely.
Talk about why they're important to our public safety.
Well, the experience that they have, primarily the experience that they've encountered over their career, just brings a lot to the table for us.
Good deal. Anything else you want to tell people?
No, not right now. I brought 2 veterans with me today, and so they were excited to be here.
Good deal.
All
Thanks,
right.
Chief.
All right.
So we just heard from, that was Flowood Chief Richie McCluskey, and I think we may see if we're going to talk to his veterans as well. But what we're doing here today, as you know, is bringing awareness to veteran suicide.
All right, first let me get your name and spell it for me.
My name's Robert Cullum, ROBERTCULLOM.
All right, and you as well, what's your name?
Jason Robb, JASON,
Okay, Robert, I'm gonna start with you first. Tell me, why do you think this is important, with you being a military veteran yourself?
Well, it's very close to my heart. I mean, I served 21 years in Mississippi Army National Guard, did 2 tours in Iraq, got a lot of good buddies that didn't come home. And just raise awareness for family members, friends, be aware, watch, pay attention. and get their loved ones the help they need. They're going through some struggles. So it's a good thing that y'all are doing this. Thank you.
All right, thank you. What about you? You say your name again for me?
Jason Robb. I served 4.5 years at Fort Bragg, North Carolina as a paratrooper. It's under a reconnaissance platoon. I think it's important that people are more aware of what's going on with our veterans and how dedicated they are to this nation.
And go ahead, you ready?
Oh, I was just going to ask both of you if there was something that you could tell civilians that we should understand or could understand better about your experience and the things that you deal with when you come back. What would it be?
It would probably be just to be patient with your veterans. They've seen and had to do things that aren't normal for people to have to do and see, and it's a psychological toll on them. And just be patient, and be loving, accepting, and forgiving, and just try to encourage them to get help. That's probably what I would say.
Anything?
I'd agree with those comments and just being the backbone that they've been for us.
All right. Thank you, guys.
so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. 2 times.
Okay, so one last time, we are at the Capitol Rotunda right now. We have spoken with Senator Roger Wicker, with Mayor Tony Yarber, with Flowood Police Chief Richie McCluskey, and with 2 veterans that are now serving in local police forces, talking about the need for understanding and for awareness that there are 22 veterans, an average of 22 veterans that commit suicide every day. And that's after the sacrifice that they've made for our country. And just knowing that this is something that we can help prevent just by reaching out and doing what we can to make it a better place. So again, we are here at the Capitol, and we just watched these guys all do 22 push-ups, some better than others, to support veterans and to bring awareness to 22 veterans committing suicide every single day. For the Clarion Ledger at the Capitol, I'm Teresa Apel.